Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel where I share my personal hair journey and tips, tricks, and product reviews to help you with your own. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Black-owned brands that you can support if you are choosing to go a low to no oil route with your regimen. I know that there is a new wave of people that are finding interest in this way of caring for hair, and in the discussion surrounding it, there's always a concern brought up about Black-owned brands, because typically when people think about Black-owned brands that make products targeted towards naturals, we tend to think of oils and butters and think of the products being heavily oil and butter based. The thing is, though, I think that some of that concern comes from the not specifying that it is raw oils and butters that people are actually avoiding. I think some people who are joining the conversation perhaps don't maybe realize that there is that distinction of raw oils and butters. And what that means is oils and butters from the grocery store? No. Oils and butters from the kitchen? No. However, oils and butters that are inside of well-formulated products, yes, a-okay. And by well-formulated, it just means, for me, it means that the product does what the heck it's supposed to be doing. If you said you styling, you better be styling. And also for me, it means that when I rinse the product from my hair does not feel waxy or coated. It has been about 4 years since I've given up raw oils and butters, and so if a product does have a waxy or oily coating, I notice. It's the same way if you change your diet and then you eat something that you used to eat, you notice it. Like, I don't cook with oil, so when I go to restaurants and things, I can taste the oil on the food. I can feel the oil in my mouth, okay? So it's that same thing with my hair. And over these 4 years, I've tried quite a few brands that just happen to be Black owned. So I'm gonna talk about the products I've tried from these brands, and I'm not necessarily saying that this stuff is going to work for you, but it's stuff that I liked, stuff that worked for me, and stuff that happened to be Black owned. So this first brand, you could probably get almost an entire regimen. There'd be a couple of gaps in there, but you could get a decent amount of products from this one brand, and that's Kinky Curly. Kinky Curly. So from them, I have tried and use all the time their Come Clean Clarifying Shampoo. I like the custard, and then of course I become a convert over to the leave-in because you need the leave-in to work with the custard. None of these three products have any oil in them or any butters in them at all. They are completely oil free, unless I miss the oil on the ingredients list, because the custard can be a little funny, and I think that has to do with the fact that it has the humectants in it. I think is what makes it feel like that. So yeah, you could almost get an entire regimen with the natural hair OG, the drugstore queen, Kinky Curly. This one is a new one on the block, but EcoSlay. EcoSlay is killing it, y'all. As much as I see people talking about that Jello shot everywhere, people in my comments talking about Jello shot, people just on the internet talking about Jello shot, EcoSlay making money, honey. They making money right now. The Jello shot and the orange marmalade, even though I did not care for orange marmalade, these stylers do not contain any oil at all, and then people ain't talking about it, but I really liked it. And that's the Banana Cream Deep Conditioner, which can also be used as a leave-in, and I did use it both ways and I liked it, okay? The Banana Cream, it does not have any oils or butters in the top 5 ingredients at all. I do believe that there is an oil in the product, but further down. This is another thing that I have purchased many times, and that is the Mixed Chicks Deep Conditioner. I will admit that I have not tried anything else from Mixed Chicks. I also think that's because some of their products are not vegan. I think they have ingredients in them that as a vegan I would rather not purchase. But that deep conditioner, sis, I do quite enjoy it. It has a pear scent. To me, it smells like a pear. It's really smooth. It has good slip. I've even owned a salon size of it. I like that I can buy it locally at a lot of different stores. I love the Mixed Chicks Deep Conditioner. And it has an oil, but it is not in the top 5 ingredients. Okay, Obia Naturals. Y'all know I love Obia, okay? So I have tried both of the deep conditioner and the mask. And then I've also tried the curl cream from them, and those 3 products each have an oil in the top 5 ingredients, but they are well formulated products. They do not leave the hair feeling waxy or greasy or oily at all. They all do what they're supposed to do, and they rinse well. Now, let me tell you, there is witchcraft involved in this fourth Obia product that I will mention, and that is the curl enhancing custard. I don't know what they do in it because it has Hecka oil in it. It's necessary because it's a xanthan gum based styler. It does what it says it's supposed to do, and then like the product evaporates off your hair over the course of the week, but it's still really defined. And then when you go to rinse your hair, it's a very water soluble product, like before you even hit it with the shampoo. I don't know what they do, it's crazy, but go on, get you some curl enhancing custard from Obia and support a black owned business. Okay, y'all know I love Soultanicals. You know I love them. You see me use them over the years, so you knew they were gonna be here, right? So first of all, let's start off with their gel. Okay, the Soultanicals Frozen Drip and Grip Super Hold. Child, their names be so long and so expressive. But anyway, that gel doesn't have any oil at all. And then the curl cream that I had purchased several times from them, especially when I used to keep curl creams on hand and when I used to include curl creams in my wash and go, is the Fluffalicious Curl Nutritious. This curl cream has no butter in it at all. And then ingredient number 5 is an oil. And it is extremely well formulated. It is a nice slippery product and I enjoyed using it. Now it's kind of hard to get that particular product, and that's not one of the ones that they sell in their on the ground distributors, but it's a good product. Oh, and it smells good too. We're not done with Soultanicals yet. The deep conditioners, okay? I personally feel like most of the deep conditioners are really well formulated. They rinse nicely from the hair. They don't leave your hair feeling coated. However, if you want to be hardcore about this and you are still in like that detox phase and you're trying to learn what your hair feels like without oils and butters at all, the Manoi Slip does not have any oils and butters in the top 5 ingredients at all. If you want to go, and it's more of a classic normal deep conditioner. I think they also have some other deep conditioners that have a light oil in the top 5, or it's lower down on the ingredients in the top 5, but there's so many of them and I've tried so many of them that I wasn't going to sit there and go and peel through every single ingredients list trying to tell you which one is which. But yeah, you can sift through the deep conditioners over at Soultanicals and find just something that will fit this hair lifestyle. So this one I have to explain why it's here, okay? Because one of the products from them I like does contain oil and butter in the top 5 ingredients. That's Adwoa Beauty. Adwoa Beauty, I was watching a live in which the owner, Julian Addo, was talking about the fact that you have to process oils and butters in a certain way so that they do not leave a coating on the hair. And I was like, oh my goodness, this woman knows what she's talking about. Because I was like, yeah, that coating, I don't like it. And she was, I assumed that that's what she does to her products, because the deep conditioner, the original one, that has shea butter as ingredient number 2, and it has coconut oil as ingredient number 3. And it is not waxy at all. I found that it had great slip. I felt that a little went a long way. I really liked that product. And I mean, it's just really well formulated. Now, of course, again, if you're that hardcore person, neither of their shampoos that they have, the regular shampoo or the clarifying shampoo, have oils and butters in the top 5. And then the Blue Tansy rinse out conditioner, that does not contain any oils or butters in the top 5 either. I didn't really care to look into the other products because either I've tried some of their other stuff and I wasn't crazy about it, or it's just stuff that I haven't tried. Now look, don't burn me up in the comments, okay? Don't burn me up in the comments for this one, but I'm including Shea Moisture. Now listen, I understand Shea Moisture has a parent company and they were acquired. And the thing is though, the original owner is still the CEO of the brand, I do believe. And I believe that this brand employs a lot of black people as well. So it is still supporting, the dollar is still supporting our community that you spend on Shea Moisture. And I know Shea Moisture has had some controversy, so if you don't support them for that reason as well, leave them alone if you want to. And I know that also Shea Moisture, most of their products do exactly what I'm talking about that I don't like. Most of their products do leave my hair feeling really oily and waxy and just horrible, right? But I'm actually including them on this list to specifically talk about a specific product, and that is the Coconut Custard Make It Last Wash and Go Curl Primer. It's a leave-in product, and it's very slippery and slimy like the typical leave-ins that I like. And I don't believe it has any oils or butters in the top 5 ingredients at all. And then Shea Moisture also makes 2 other products that have the exact same top 5 ingredients as the curl custard, and that is a purple rice water mask and then a pre-swim conditioner. The mask is easy to find. I've seen it in stores, but the pre-swim conditioner I believe is a seasonal product, and I still haven't had a chance to try it. So yes, girl, Shea Moisture made the list, but it's very conditional as to why they made the list. So as I mentioned in this video, yes, 4 years ago I stopped using raw oils and butters on my hair. So I'll link to a video that gives an update on that. And of course, I will let YouTube recommend another video here for your viewing pleasure. Subscribe. I post videos every week, and I'll talk to you in the next one.